Good morning. There's my dog Karma. Karma, do the happers. Do the happy roll. What you doing? She's older and she has a little bit something wrong with her eye, but it's an American Bulldog. That's Karma. I gave you the breakfast over there. I gave you the breakfast over there. Yes, I did. What you want to do? You want to go outside potty? Sorry, I didn't know she was going to be like that. She usually just stays and sleeps in the morning. You want to go outside potty? Come on. Hello again. My other video has not downloaded. Karma, are you going to come on? I don't think I have any more bones. Come on, you still got some hash browns. Go eat your food. Anyway. So, my other video it's still uploading, but I'm sure it'll be uploaded by the time that I upload this one. But anyways, this time I want to talk about Chris Watts' family. I want to go a little more in depth with that. I mean, I don't know how much I'm going to go in depth with that. This might end up being a part 1. But, his family, his mother, and the way they are reminds me so much of my parents. They kind of mumble like that too. That's where part of my accent comes from. My mom always runs the show. She still does right now. Okay, just to get a brief overview of the situation with my parents right now. Come on, stop licking the wall. We sprayed for pest control. Lord. Anyways, come on, you need to sit down too. It sounds like Fred Astaire's in here. Now you want to go outside after I sit back down? Trying to finish my coffee? Anyways. But when I first saw his parents on there basically taking up for their son, it reminded me of the old saying, they would let you get by with murder, or however it goes. Basically letting him get by with murder. That's what their minds and how they acted. They want to still sit there and talk so badly about Shanann. It's like she's dead. Her baby came out of her as a coffin death. Your 2 granddaughters are dead. Oh, the one that you brought in pistachio ice cream whenever she brought in a sheet of what they couldn't have and they had their EpiPens, but you had to get pistachio ice cream. How is that not narcissistic? And how is it that some people think that Cindy Watts is correct on that? It's mind-boggling, because anybody would know to purposely bring in pistachio ice cream in that situation, and how it was for Shanann and how it was for the girls and how she stressed about it, was purpose. So I do believe that they have blood on their hands, because they just basically threw Shanann and their granddaughters aside. It was all about the other granddaughters. They didn't care. They gave favoritism, which that's how my parents are about my older daughter. They tried to push her buttons. That's exactly what they do to me too. They tried to provoke her, instigate, have things go on. They wanted that argument to go on. Don't fool yourself. They did not want that all to go on. And then they block her and delete her from Facebook after they were getting into Thrive and doing it themselves and taking pictures of themselves and all into it. Seems a bit hypocritical, right? Yeah. It just makes me so mad that people will go along with people like that. And to get back on track with what I was going to say about my mother, she runs the family so much right now that she's still married to my dad. And they've been married about 45 years. But yeah, she's living and seeing another man. And she's been around this man for the last couple years. She came up and told me and my husband what she was going to do. That she was still going to stay around my father because she has money invested, even though her mind's very delusional because, yes, some of it came from her family, but my mom's really never worked. She would go pick up my dad's check, boss everyone around, do whatever she wanted. Sometimes she would even run out of gas, and my dad would be in his work van where he worked and have to come put gas in there for us. I mean, think about all this now because, I was a single mom. I'm married now for almost a year. And I had so much to do that it was so weird to me at first because I didn't never see that in my mom and dad's relationship. And my mom's argue with me to say, oh, you haven't had life as hard as me. And that's another point. Everyone's life has been different. Everyone has trials and tribulations. People have things that you don't even know what's going on. But there's always these certain set of people that want to act like your illness, your life, your kids, your job, whatever's going on is not a big deal. But everything must be about them. Everything must be controlled about them. It's like, it makes me cringe because his family is so much like my family. And the saddest thing is my family didn't always used to be this way, or at least I didn't realize, or they kept it under, hidden for a long time. But it really all blew up with my family on Christmas because one of my mom's friends that she has been friends with since she was 12 was back friends with her, but then she said, because we've talked recently, that she told my mom she needs to pick either between my dad or the other man, that it's not fair to my dad, it's not fair to me or my brother or to her grandkids. So she got all mad and dropped her and got mad because I was still talking to her friend and got mad because she wasn't even around on Christmas. She was with that other man. Now, mind you, she's always been around on Christmases prior. But yet, it was my fault and her friend's fault. And you wouldn't believe what she's trying to do now. But that's a whole nother tape. But it so much reminds me of people like that. Do these people not realize that the blood's on their hands? They are to blame just as much as the person that actually smothered or strangled them. That's my opinion, at least, because you don't go around bad-mouthing people, putting thoughts in people's heads that are weak-minded anyways, and just dismiss them like they don't mean a thing. So, I think I am going to do another part 2. I'm going to stop here. And I'm going to just talk more on this later. Thank you.